Yeah, why not? They'll do a reaction to Rusev and Titus O'Neil for the U.S. title. So besides Lana looking fantastic, with her hair down, when she had it in the bun, that took away a lot from her looks. Anyway, so this match, they had Titus O'Neil's kids at ringside. He beats them. The match is average if we're rating it on match quality, like moves and shit. But so he beats him after the match, and then he's like, "Oh, happy Father's Day." He got a little bit of heel heat, but not by much. I mean, it's not the same thing as if like he was mocking his family through the whole storyline. It wasn't even much of a storyline. It was just because um, Titus O'Neil is the U.S. wrestler versus the Bulgarian wrestler. And that's what they're going with there, just as they've been going with for 2 years, even more than that now. So, uh, I don't know. I look at this match and it was pretty uneventful to say the least. Like they could have just not had it on the card and it wouldn't matter. Most people forgot it was even there. I want Titus O'Neil to be a big star, but based on this performance, he's never going to get to that level. What I said, a lot of charisma. Um, he could definitely be way more, but it's the writing to say the least. It's the writing. I gotta say it once again. It is the writers, not his fault. Obviously not. You see, every time they give the guy the opportunity to talk, he shows the charisma. It's not his fault. It's not his fault at all. It's just what they're giving. What is he supposed to do with this segment here? They give the guy the match for the U.S. title. That's a push, I guess. Whatever they consider to be a push, and they make him lose in such a pathetic fashion. It's like, how the hell does he even come back from this? It's like they give him the match, and I'm not saying that he has to win the U.S. title here. They just gave it to Rusev, so it wouldn't make any sense anyway. But I mean, they could do something, or at least lead up to this match to do something. You're just having the match, and that's it. Just killing Titus completely and embarrassing him in front of his family. That did nothing for nobody. It's like you could even tell that he got heat, but it's not going to be lasting heat that anybody even remembers. I mean, they're doing so poorly now that no one's even going to remember a mid Carter match like this that lasted 4 minutes. So yeah, that was just ridiculous what I'm watching here. A fucking guy getting embarrassed in front of his family for no reason at all. And yes, it's part of the show, but still, in terms of the story, in terms of his character, in terms of him just being Titus, it's that looked really fucking poor. That's a perfect example right there of why this show is booked so poorly. Not just Money in the Bank. I'm just talking about the whole product of why it's booked so poorly. Why they can't make new, genuine stars. There's a guy with all the tools, the body, the charisma. He's decent in the ring. He could talk. He's got the physique, as I keep saying this for like 3-4 years now. I've been saying that since like 2012. Since they first put the spotlight on Titus. And it's like, here they are. They giving him a match. They're giving him a singles match. They give him a singles run. They bury him. They put him back in the tag team. They bury him. Then they put him back in singles. Give him a push, and now they're burying him again. What are you doing with this guy? I mean, here you got a guy that's got more charisma than the champion. You've got a chance here to make a star out of this guy, and you're not doing anything with him. You're embarrassing him in front of his kids. That's your storyline. And I could see that as heel heat if they actually had some genuine heat on Rusev and he didn't struggle to beat a guy who's like my height. He struggled to beat a guy who's under 200 pounds. So this is not going to work. Anyway, we got Reigns and Rollins up next. We're going to watch that. All right, guys.